Again, what we know so far is that 5 soldiers were shot on Fort Stewart today. We're working to learn the extent of their injuries. That information has not been released at this point. Fort Stewart did say that they have apprehended a suspect. They said the shooter was apprehended at 11:35 a.m. We're working to learn if that's the sole suspect in this incident. But again, we want to play some 911 audio for you of what happened at around 11 this morning.
Mag Station 1, mutual aid request for a gunshot wound on Fort Stewart. It'll be building 8420 2nd Brigade, 8420 2nd Brigade, gunshot wound, mutual aid.
And now we want to take you to a statement that we got from FBI Atlanta. They said, quote, FBI Atlanta Savannah office is aware of the incident at Fort Stewart and is coordinating with Army Criminal Investigation Division for any assistance that might be needed. Any further questions should be directed to Army Public Affairs. And of course, that is who we have been in touch with, working to get any information on this shooting. But again, WJCL 22 News had crews on the scene as the fort was locked down. We only saw law enforcement personnel going in and out of Fort Stewart. They had the whole area barricaded off. We saw a couple of ambulances leaving the area. We also saw a fire truck responding, police from all over our region responding to this incident. We want to check back in now with WJCL 22 News' Andy Cole. Andy, you were the first reporter there on scene.
Yeah, Brooke, I was the first reporter, and when I first got out here just before 11:30, this entire road right here was bumper-to-bumper traffic because the security at the gate was heightened. Everything has now calmed down. Really, it's been a fluctuating situation all day. When we first got here, as I said, bumper-to-bumper traffic. Then that died down completely, and we had security that were controlling traffic here in the intersection. And in fact, put out traffic cones to completely close off the gate. We know now that traffic has resumed in and out of the gate. We've seen a fair amount of people leaving Fort Stewart and a fair amount of people coming on. I want to step out of the way so my photographer can give you a better look at the area. Really, there's nothing to see from where we're at the main gate here. It has certainly calmed down and looks like a fairly typical day at Fort Stewart. But what I can tell you from experience dealing with these sort of security situations here on Fort Stewart is that after such a situation, you're going to notice a delayed time getting onto the base because of increased security trying to get you back on. Now, Fort Stewart in a statement told us that there is no active threat to the community, but of course, you can never be too safe or sorry. I want to recap this latest information that we've gotten from a post from Fort Stewart Hunter Army Airfield on Facebook. They tell us 5 soldiers were shot in the 2nd Armored Brigade combat team area. We know those soldiers were taken to the hospital here on Fort Stewart, Wynn Army Community Hospital, for further treatment. We know our Lydia Blackstone, excuse me, that's a truck right here. We know our Lydia Blackstone is at Memorial Health in Savannah, where we have gotten reports, again, unconfirmed reports, that some of those soldiers may be heading towards Lydia, and it's about that time when they should be getting there. We know, too, again, that Fort Stewart says there is no active threat to the community, but something like this is incredibly scary. We noticed here at this little restaurant strip mall here, we've got a Subway and an Indian restaurant. It was incredibly packed over the last hour with soldiers who were trying to get back on base. They're trying to figure out what's going on. At this point, they have now returned on base again. Things are coming back to normal, but I have a feeling that it will take some time before it gets back to true normal. Outside of Fort Stewart, I'm Andy Cole, WJCL 22 News.
Andy, thank you so much for that live report. And one more time for anyone who is just tuning in, I want to kind of recap for you what we know so far. So at around 11 this morning, Fort Stewart was locked down. That was because of an active shooter that had been reported. And then we learned that the active shooter had actually been taken into custody. That was at around 11:35 this morning. But schools went on lockdown near the base. That was just out of an abundance of caution. Of course, they want to make sure that kids are staying safe as they're trying to learn. Of course, this is just the start of the school year. You already have a few schools being placed on lockdown due to an incident like this, which is just heartbreaking. But what we know is 5 soldiers were shot today. The initial dispatch happened at 10:56 a.m. as you just heard Andy kind of recapping some of this. But these are some of those Liberty County schools that were under soft lockdown today. We're going to work to see if they are still on lockdown, because we are told that The lockdown at most of Fort Stewart has been lifted, but what we do know is the 2nd Armored Brigade Combat Team Complex is still locked down at this time, and we're told that's actually where the shooting was reported. I'm sure a lot of families are scouring the internet, trying to get in touch with their loved ones, trying to see whether their loved one was involved or a victim of this shooting. A very scary morning and afternoon for so many in our area. Lydia mentioned it earlier. This is really devastating for everyone in the area, including the Hinesville community. You know, Fort Stewart is so ingrained in that community. There are a lot of customers of businesses there. They formed relationships. We've seen videos online that we are still working to get for you so we can show you of soldiers at Fort Stewart running, working to get secure after those shots rang out at Fort Stewart. At this time, we just know that one shooter was apprehended at 11:35 a.m. Now, I'm told that we do have a full timeline of what happened. So Fort Stewart, this is the timeline that they've provided to us in response to this active shooting. They say law enforcement was dispatched for a possible shooting in the 2nd Armored Brigade Combat Team Complex at 10:56 this morning. The installation was locked down at 11:04 this morning. The shooter was apprehended at 11:35 a.m., just half an hour after officers responded to the call. Fort Stewart lifted the lockdown of the main containment area at 12:10 p.m., but we are told that the 2nd Armored Brigade Combat Team Complex is still locked down at this time. But again, we just showed you Andy's live shot just moments ago of people going in and out of Fort Stewart. So it looks like the gates have been reopened. Again, it's really just the 2nd Armored Brigade Combat Team Complex that's still locked down at this point. And we are told that is where the shooting occurred. That is where first responders were initially dispatched to. But Andy, he had said that he had seen law enforcement really from all over responding to this incident. I'm sure we're going to be hearing probably more from some Fort Stewart soldiers who were actually there when all of this unfolded. We're going to hope to hear from them. If any of you are watching and want to speak with us, please reach out to us, news@wjcl.com.